Hi friends, I've missed you guys. It's been a while since I've put up a video. I know this March plan with me is super late, but I thought some of you might enjoy it anyways. The last video I put up was my bullet journal setup, which I was so happy about. That was one of my favorite videos that I've put up in a long time, so if you haven't seen it yet, I still have that there. But after that, to be honest, the year just kind of got off to a rough start, hence why I didn't really get up a February plan with me up last month. I did want to do a February spread though, so I just went with something simple, and that's what you see here. I decided to film it. It was like halfway through the month, so it was long past the date where I usually get up my videos, so I thought I'd just include it for you guys in this one. But yeah, I thought 2021 was gonna get off to a better start than 2020, but I'm just trying to think positively, and I think by like journaling and starting to do art again, and also I've been hiking again and just like getting outdoors a little bit more lately, I think that's been really helping me. And yeah, for February, I didn't have like the mental capacity to do a like full-on painting like I usually do. I will be doing one for March, which you'll see in this video, but I just used my Acrylograph pens and micron pens to do this simple floral doodle, which I actually was inspired by a flower in Zelda Breath of the Wild called a blue nightshade. But yeah, and then the rest of the pages I did some trackers. I did an exercise tracker, a meal tracker, and then just like a little calendar, which are now almost all the way filled out. But yeah, that was my February setup, and now I'm gonna get into my March setup, which I'm sure you guys are here for. So I'm gonna get out my acrylic gouache paints, which I've been using a lot this year, as you guys can probably tell. I love these paints so much. And a little bowl of water, and my little moon palette, or big moon palette rather. And I'm going to do a painting inspired by one of the Pantone swatch paintings that I did over this month. I've been doing a lot of Pantone swatch paintings lately that I posted on my Instagram. I did like a video, IGTV video or whatever, on how I painted those. But this one I'm going to make a little bit different, but it's going to be inspired by the sunflower one. So yeah, we're going to be doing a sunflower theme, which is very exciting because sunflowers are one of my favorite flowers of all time. They pretty much always have been, and I feel like I said this on my Instagram, but I feel like they're everyone's favorite flower. So I thought this would be like the perfect theme for the month of March. And before we start painting the flowers, I'm gonna go on to Skillshare, who is the sponsor of today's video, and I'm going to look up some like floral painting inspiration kind of tutorials. So I just looked up gouache florals, and I came across this one by Peggy Dean, which goes over both the basics and also more in-depth tutorials on how to use gouache with painting florals, and also includes some like class projects that you can participate in. And if you guys don't know who Skillshare is, they are an online learning community with thousands of different courses on things like illustration, design, freelancing. Their premium membership allows you to take unlimited classes at less than $10 a month, but the first 1,000 people who use my link will get a free trial of Skillshare Premium. Alright, so now I'm going to get to sketching. I'm basically just sketching the middle of the sunflower and also the stems and leaves, just so I know where to kind of like paint in the lines. And then I'm going to first go in with some clouds, and in my Pantone painting I didn't include clouds, but I wanted to in this one just to make it a little different, and I just love painting clouds and how they look, especially in like landscapes and with floral paintings. So we're trying to make it look like a dreamy sunflower field that you just want to lay in and picnic in. That would be my dream. I don't think I've had the chance to go to an actual like huge sunflower field before. I feel like I've seen them off like a freeway one time or something, but I would love to do that. For now, I will just plant a bunch of sunflowers in my Stardew Valley game. I've just been planting my sunflowers in my game, keeping up my little farm. But now I want to kind of like transfer that to a little painting. So yeah, I'm just kind of going in by doing like a flat matte kind of layer in the beginning, and then I surround it by like a darker, I can tell on sunflowers there's like darker kind of like, I don't know what is in the middle. Are they sunflower seeds? Are those all sunflower seeds in the middle of sunflowers? I'm not sure, but whatever is in there, it's like darker on the outside and then gets lighter kind of as it goes in until the center. And so I'm just doing a bunch of like dots of like red, yellow, tan, yeah, and then I'm just going in with the leaves, and I'm using the same brush this whole entire time. Usually I use like more detailed brushes, but I kind of wanted to challenge myself and just use one specific brush, and this one you can get from Michael's for like nothing. I think it came in like a set of 8 or something for like $6 or $7, so it's really cheap. But yeah, you definitely don't need like the fanciest paintbrushes, although I do enjoy my Winsor & Newton paintbrushes a lot, but you definitely don't need them. And this is how it turned out. Alright, so now that we're done with the painting, I'm going to scan it, and I need a new scanner. This printer does not work at all. I have to like go through this crazy process to even make it turn on a lot of the time. So if you guys know of any like higher, not like super expensive, but like really nice art scanners, I would love to hear your suggestions, because I've never had like a professional kind of scanner before. But yeah, I just scanned it. I added the month and the calendar as usual, and now I'm just putting it out on my other printer, which is my one that I do all my printing on. This is the Canon Pixma Pro 100, and I'm going to cut those with my handy dandy paper cutter, and then it's pretty much ready to go in my journal. And I also did important dates for this one too, using the same painting, which you'll see in a second. But I'll have these in my shop with and without calendars. I know sometimes people just like the month on top, so I've been trying to add that into my paintings lately. But I'm gonna use a version with the calendar, and I'm just gonna use my Tombow mono adhesive tape, which I always use to paste that in. And yeah, I actually really like how the important dates section turned out, which you'll see in a minute. It's like I just cut off one of the top parts of the flower, and then I inverted the painting, and I think it turned out so cute. I think it looks so good side by side too. So yeah, this is my setup for March. It feels so good to paint again and journal again. In January I didn't really journal much, so I just have been like loving it lately. It's just been so therapeutic. But yeah, that was the setup of my March spreads, and now we're going to move on to do some weekly spreads. So I'm going to get out my Archer and Olive Acrylograph pens. In my last video, I think I was just trying out the Acrylograph pens for my first time, and now I'm obsessed with them. So I have all the color packs now. I know that they sell, I think they just started selling colors individually too, in case you don't want like the full packs. But I've been using these pens a lot, and I just get so giddy when I find like new stationery that I love, so I'm super excited about it. But I think this color might be my favorite out of all of the colors that I have from them. I think it's called Goldenrod in the Warm Fall collection. I just think this color is so pretty, so I'm going to use that all over this spread pretty much. Also, I'm very sorry that my voice keeps changing throughout this video. I don't know if you can tell, but I've had to cut like a million times because I keep having sneezing attacks. I guess it's starting to be allergy season here, so I'm kind of like dying, but yeah, so just wanted to let you guys know. I really want to get allergy shots soon. Let me know if you guys have gotten them and if they're effective, but I probably won't start getting them until like COVID is kind of settled down, but we'll see. But anyways, I think this is the first time that I'm using these number stamps in one of my setups. So these I'll try to have linked below because I can't really remember where I got them from, but I love them so much. I think they're the perfect thing because I'm so bad. I don't know what it is about lettering numbers, but I just can't do it. I can do letters, but I can't do numbers for some reason. It just never turns out right. So I think these are going to be perfect to use in my spreads. And on the left side, I'm doing a little goals page, but I didn't like the lettering of goals, so I just turned it into a black cloud, and I'm going to letter within it in a little bit. But first, I'm going to get out a little sticker sheet of mine, and I'm going to put them on there. I'm starting to do new sticker designs, and I thought it might make a cool video to show you guys my process of making a sticker sheet. I don't know. Let me know if you guys want to see that, but I might record the next one that I do. Since I'm getting back into filming again after a couple months of taking a little hiatus, I want to start doing like studio vlogs, and I feel like a lot of you guys ask for that, and I just get nervous about filming new things sometimes. I don't know what it is. I think I just get nervous that whatever I'm filming is going to be really boring to watch because I'm just working pretty much, but I think you guys would enjoy more vlog style videos, so I'm gonna try. But anyways, I am moving on to my next weekly spread, and this is the last one I'm going to do in this video because this video is already getting too long. But I am just doing this little cloud scene on top, and I just used my light blue Archer and Olive pen for the sky, and then I'm going to draw some sunflowers kind of growing out from the bottom. I'm only going to do a few, and then the rest will be where my kind of like weekly spread is gonna go. I've been doing a lot of these like artsy spreads instead of scrapbooky spreads lately, just because they're kind of fun to put together. But probably the rest of the spreads in this month are gonna be more scrapbook like. But I've been kind of loving doing these like artsy spreads, so that's what I'm gonna do for the first two. And I'm just taking some washi tape. I think the white one is from Amanda Rachel Lee's shop, and the darker one is from Jordan Clark. So I love the grid washi tapes so much. I think they're awesome. And then I'm just lettering. I messed up there, and I'm just putting some tape over the top of it. But I'm just lettering the days of the week with my Tombow Fudenosuke pen, and then doing some little sparkles around the flowers, and this spread is pretty much done. And that is the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. I know this video is getting up super late, so shout out to all of you guys that are still watching it. Thought I'd get it up anyways, even though it's late. So yeah, thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. I am going to be back to more of like a regular video schedule, and I'm going to be making more stuff for my shop. So yeah, hope to see you guys soon.